Hello everyone, this is Hayravania. Welcome back for some more of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Previously, for the College of Winterhold quest Hitting the Books, Davilas reacquired some books from Fellglow Keep. Now he has to return them to Urag at the College of Winterhold. Back at the College of Winterhold, and we have to go return the books. Good evening, everyone.
So did Delvin send you again, or are you here on your own this time?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Oh, it certainly is.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Alright. Some more destruction training. Thank you, Faralda. Why would Ancano be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right?
Is there a problem?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Oh, I'm sure. Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure.
On this end as well. And now we can get Adept Destruction. Cast Adept-level Destruction spells for half magicka. Alrighty. Let's go return those books. To the Arcanaeum, the library. And let's go find Urag.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Here are the books that went missing.
Well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Tolfdir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Alright, completed hitting the books. Started good intentions. Speak with Tolfdir. We now have racial phylogeny. Daughter of the Midden, 2920 Hearthfire V9, Catalog of Weapon Enchantments, response to Barrow's speech, the Black Arts on trial.
Fight well.
Thank you, sir. So, a few books. This one increases conjuration. This one increases enchanting. This one increases alteration. This one increases restoration. This one boosts destruction. This one increases illusion. Alright. Thank you, Urag. Now to go find Tolfdir. We're now on the next quest, Good Intentions. Speak with Tolfdir.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Hey, Tolfi.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Urag suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwemmer, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Arch-Mage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Oh, really? I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Alrighty. Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Alrighty. How dare you interrupt Tolfdir?
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
If you insist. Speak with Coronir, huh?
Please do not be alarmed.
What you learn here will last you a
no harm.
lifetime. Several if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
If this is dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Ancano, your Tholmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Very well. So what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Where can I find this augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Were
you about to say
What is the
something?
meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
Sorry, Ancano.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
What did the Psijic want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Tolfdir, huh?
Until next time.
So we should find Tolfdir.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Find that augur. Let's see if Tolfdir is here, in the Hall of Attainment. Ah, there's Tolfdir.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where is the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Alrighty. Can you tell me more about the Augur of Dunlane?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
Oh, an accident.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to go find that Augur down in the Midden. Carrying quite a bit, though. Let's head home to manage it.
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Sorry, you'll have to find some other way to stroke your ego.
I won't take no for an answer.
Alright. A challenger.
A fight.
And he does seem to hit a bit hard.
This is a magic duel. You know, with spells. Lucky hit! Boost! I thought you were a wizard.
Take that, challenger. Dumb challenger. We do still need a death bell for something. Where's that death bell? Alrighty. Wait a second. Excuse me, Lydia.
Still here. I am at your command.
Pretty. Interesting.
You lead, I'll follow.
Thank you, Lydia. Lovely thing. How pretty. Now then, let's go back to Winterhold and go down to the Midden. Back to the College of Winterhold. And in the north of the courtyard, we'll find a trapdoor to the Midden. Let us see now. And what is this way? An exit to the Hall of Countenance. I heard somebody. Lovely sleeping quarters. An ice wraith. Get 'em. Heading towards the Midden Dark. Torchbug Thorax. Another one. Ah, what is this place? More fire salts. Yet more. Atronach Forge Manual. I guess this is the Atronach Forge. Hello. Restless Draugr. So long. Can't take my arrow back, huh? On to the Midden Dark. An ice wraith. So long, ice wraith. A path leading down. How about this way? Another path leading down.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Alrighty. Hello? Augur of Dunlane. So you're the Augur of Dunlane?
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek.
And what is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
I'm not the first to come see you.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Arch-Mage.
Very well, Augur. Report to Savos Aran. So we need to report to Savos Aran. Alrighty. Any other goodies in the Midden Deep? I hear bones. Ah, a skelly. An alchemy lab. Another skelly. Ooh, what is this? Maybe for another quest. Most intriguing. A goat. Spidey time. So long, Spideys. More wonderful webs. Out to Skyrim. We're below the college. Very interesting. Interesting indeed. But we have to go back to the college to report to the Arch-Mage.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Wrong way.
If you're working on experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Hey,
What you learn
Arch-Mage.
here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
What should I do next?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Got a mage's circlet. Completed good intentions. Started revealing the unseen. Speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Alrighty. Now we'll have to speak with Mirabelle Irvine to follow up on the Staff of Magnus. And looky
Please
here.
don't bother the Arch-Mage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
What do you know about the Sigic Order?
No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Sigic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Arch-Mage Aaron said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Find the ruins of Mzulft. Alright, what else can you tell me about the Staff of Magnus?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Alrighty. So now we have to find the ruins of Mzulft. Not far from Crag's Lane Cavern, or Stony Creek Cave. Between Windhelm and Riften. Alrighty.
Have you managed to track down the Synod, or the Staff of Magnus?
What are you up to, Jazargo?
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the Expert-level Destruction spells yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Ah, this is good. But Jazargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jazargo.
Why did you become a student at the college?
Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jazargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jazargo to become great.
You seem very sure of yourself.
There is much for Jazargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jazargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Very well, Jazargo. Not everything is a competition, you know.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it.
Oh, really? Care to test that?
Until next time.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Now, where's Lydia?
Have you managed to track down the Synod, or the Staff of Magnus?
Not quite yet. Enemies nearby. Must be a dragon. Then I'll save in here. Oh, Lydia. Well, next time, we'll see if we can track down the Staff of Magnus in the ruins of Mzulft. This is Heorotlinia. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.